And we are live, man. What is going on with everybody? It is your boy, Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the Green Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. And I got somebody on the other line, man. I'm letting him introduce himself, man. Who do we have?
We got Love Mansuy here. Nice to meet you, man. Glad to be here.
Hey, man. I'm not gonna lie. This I had no idea how to pronounce your name like this whole time, and
Yeah, no, I feel you.
it's really funny because usually I do a little build up or whatever, but I'm just going straight in on how I even found you. I've been listening to you for about 3 years now, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So I've been tapped in. I've been
You're a
tapped
real
in.
one, dude. What?
You gonna have a lot of loser ass niggas interview you, don't know who you is. You know what I'm saying? But I've been tapped in, man. I'm gonna tell you the first thing I heard, man. The first thing I heard was Sun Valley, Sun Valley,
Wow.
going on the way, too fast, too bad. Man, I
That's
missed the
crazy.
exit side. I think it's time to, man. That's that shit right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. I'm trying to put that shit back on the next album as an interlude or something
Real
now.
niggas need that, bro. Real niggas need that on
Yeah,
streaming services, bro. Real niggas need
that's
that
what
on
I keep
streaming
thinking
services.
too. So, hopefully the whole team gets around to it. But I'm fighting for it, though.
So the way I found you on this. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this website called KTT, Kanye to the,
Yeah, 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 100%.
and your friend posted you on there. Now I was a little skeptical. Was that your friend or was that you? I had no idea. Or do you know
Nah,
about
that was.
this?
Yeah, no, I do know about that. That's definitely a friend who did that. Yeah, that is a friend who
He's
did
a real
that.
nigga, man. Cause he put me
Yeah,
on,
he
man.
is.
He
He's a
he put
real
me
one.
on. He put me
He was
on,
like
man.
trying to help me, like however, really,
Cause every
however he could.
Cause usually niggas do that and they be like, "Oh, this my friend." Everybody, "Man, that's you, nigga. Ain't fooling nobody." So that's what everybody thought. Like, they like, "Hey, nigga, you can sing and all, but it's you." You know what I'm saying? So that's what everybody thought. So I had no idea was that a friend or was that you. But
You
boy,
know,
man,
real friend.
ever since, bro, and I was mad too because I think I couldn't find Sun Valley no more on SoundCloud. I'm like, damn, this nigga like disappear. And then I know where you upload mine, and I'm like, yo, I'm like, oh, that's the only thing I know about you right now is those two songs. I'm like, this nigga shooting 2 for 2 with this goddamn shit. And then you come back and drop this. Is it an EP, album,
Yeah,
EP,
the EP.
EP?
Yeah.
I don't know how many songs on there were like 7, 8, something like that.
It's like eight. Yeah,
Hey, it
yeah,
was 2 plus 8. Hey, you shoot 10 for 10, man. That's all I'm. That's all I gotta say, man. So for the people, before we even get too knee deep in this interview, for the people that's very confused, you're not wasting your time listening to him or watching this interview. This is definitely one of the more talented R&B prospect artists coming out of the new decade, man.
Damn. I gotta pay that forward with some success. No pressure though.
No, I think it's really cool because I'm pretty sure you've heard this before, but I think that the thing that caught me when I first heard your voice was probably I was like, damn, like he kind of vocally reminds me a little bit of Frank Ocean, and I'm pretty sure you probably heard that before. And I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, you kind of like Frank Ocean with dreads. Now that I'm looking at you close up, you know what I'm saying? You goddamn might be Frank Ocean. I'm not gonna lie. This might be some goddamn cloning type shit going on, but I'm like, yo, this kind of reminds me of Frank Ocean. I'm a big Frank Ocean fan, and you're just so good. So, just kind of rewind it back a little bit. Like, do you have any inspirations of this new era? Not like people you grew up listening to, but do you have any inspirations that you take from of like new generation singers?
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, one, compliment Frank. That's a, I'd always take that as a huge compliment. He's so great. He's definitely one for sure. I like Solange a lot. Solange for sure. I'm into Blood Orange too. Um, and I love Roddy Rich too. I just tapped in. A lot of energy.
That little nigga's amazing, man. That nigga
Yeah,
there, man. Yeah, I would listen to his new
yeah.
album. I love it, man. That's a
I like
great
his
album.
spirit,
I
and
do.
where he's coming from with everything. So I've been listening to him for sure. Shout out to Sean Marshall for putting me on that. Um, Amber Mark for sure, still Uzi. Um, Damn, and other than that, just a bunch of old shit. Stevie
OC.
Wonder and Tom York for the most part.
Mm.
Usually why he's listening to. I love
Who?
that though.
It's crazy to bring up Solange because I always think of this like, who would have ever thought Solange would have been like this fire? You know, like just looking at her like growing up and being like on the family or the Johnson family vacation or whatever. Like, who would have known she was like this good at singing and making music? It's
The music, yeah. I was, I was blown away to see it at the table.
it's crazy, crazy,
Yeah, it's
man,
crazy. All the
crazy.
presentation and everything. I studied a lot of her presentation, the way she presents everything to the world too. And I found that to be one of the cooler things, like how she really tries to execute all her ideas. I was like, damn, gee, that's pretty damn fire. Tyler too. Tyler the Creator got great
Shout out to
presentation.
Tyler. I love the way her visual presentation is like coming out. Just I forget what's the name of the song on the seat from the table or see at the table with Sampha. It has a video to it. Can't remember off the top of my head, but the video is just like beautiful and the way it's shot. It's a whole bunch of like black women dancing. It's a whole bunch of like black dudes with just like their hair out, and it's beautiful,
Yeah,
man. It's really beautiful, man. You know, I feel like you ever look at something and you could tell it's forced. I
yeah,
don't feel like that's her at all. I feel like it's
yeah. That's
coming all
never
natural.
her. Nothing's before. She's always just there, like in the moment, and just executing whatever the idea is.
Have you ever had a problem or a situation where you feel like you were forcing something and you had to kind of take a step back and change that?
Yeah, like when when I we're used to and still do sometimes just be tweeting for no reason, just feel good. Like, hoping you get something out of so hoping you get something out of there and feel good, especially after the project drop. You try to stay involved a little bit just to see, like, is anyone listening to this shit at all? Is this shit getting anywhere? So, you start trying to find little things to do online to seek validation, and then you realize, like, damn, all you got to do is just create and not compete, and then just kind of focus on that.
So when did you get confidence? Because I feel like you sing with confidence. Was that at an early age, or was that something that came later in life? And when did you get confidence with your singing?
Dude, that happened maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, 2 years ago,
So was
Brian,
this
with my
after?
kid.
Was this after
Right
us?
after mine.
Right.
I
Oh,
did
so this is after
mine.
mine? Wow.
Yeah, so when I did mine, um, almost, almost 30% of the people who heard it were just like, nah, you gotta just work, you gotta work on your vocals. It's
Yeah.
just not there. You gotta get another mic. There was always like my vocal for the most part, and all my music was always like for the most part always the issue. So, right after mine, 2018, like a few months after that, I just started trying to figure out ways to just sing from my own tone. Before I was just adapting other people's approach to singing, or I thought they were approaching singing, and after that, I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to start letting shit out however it comes out, and I'm just going to keep doing that. And right now, I feel like it's working a little bit.
That's crazy because I mean, a song like mine, I feel like you sing your ass off on that song. Like it feel like you got all the confidence in the world on that song. Like the way you're bending your vocals, you finally like that song is crazy, bro. Like when you start hitting the falsettos with the "Tell me you're mine," like that shit, like that. That's like a confident ass nigga singing that song right there, man. So you tell me you don't think you had the right confidence level when recording mine?
I think I was tricking myself into believing that that I was singing even a lot better too. And I fell short from what I imagined in my mind, but it still what felt good to me. It was just how it all got delivered, so I wasn't even tripping about it anymore.
That's crazy. And I guess to go back to Sun Valley, where were you then? Like with your confidence and voice, was it even worse or is it the same at mine?
Dude, Sun Valley was a game changer because before that I didn't cut stuff in a while because I had like a kid and we live in situations where, especially in LA, could just be like non-existent at some point. So I actually met the two people who produced it, Sean Mansuy, who's a good friend of mine, and Ashley McCray, the same day that we made Sun Valley. So that song just happened. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I just pulled up to a garage, which is Blue Room Studios, in Sean's garage, and we just started making music. They just started playing. We started jamming, and the shit just happened. So that's why I think that's why it feels like that. It feels kind of like it's like not. It doesn't feel forced at all. So it just happened, and I think that was a blessing.
That's interesting. So did you grow up singing?
I grew up in the church. My grandma used to take me to, cause my family's from Haiti. So until you're about 17, you have to go to church.
Yeah.
When my grandmother wakes up on Sunday, when you go to church, there's a Haitian choir that was there, and I used to play keys for the gospel choir that was there. So I was always playing keys, and I always wanted to sing, and I'd always sing to myself, but I never really had the confidence because I have like a lower register. And all the singers, especially back then that I was looking up to or I saw that were doing well, they all sung high as hell. So singing, I didn't think was actually going to be like a real thing. I actually came out here in LA trying to get people to buy my songs. I was trying to sell that shit left and right. Yeah, I think that's a journey for it. So I've always been singing to myself, but no one ever knew. I always knew I had something, and now it's like now finally starting to find it right now. I'm just tapping in too.
So it sounded like the confidence problems came from your voice being a little lower, and you looking up to people with higher registers, and you probably
Yep.
wanted to be like that, but you couldn't because of the way like you got a deeper voice, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So who are the people, or are there people with, I guess, deeper voices that you found to appreciate to kind of give you inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, once James Blake dropped, I was like, okay. I feel like I'm inspired right now, and I could do this. Like, like all the worlds he was creating too, and how he used his voice. He didn't ever have to really force his voice to get his point across. So I was able to study a lot of that. Some Sampler, Frank, of course, Three Stacks, and honestly, when Drake started like singing a bit more too, you know, like I was like, okay, there are other ways that you could approach this thing without having to be like what you used to. So,
I think you just said something. I think you said two interesting things. One, you just said that you study Andre for his voice. You know, that's, I feel like most people study Andre for like, you know, bars and rapping or whatever. But I've never heard
yeah,
anybody study looking at him for his voice. That's interesting. Like, what made you?
yeah,
What made
because
him stick out?
he wasn't, and you know, I don't know him personally, so I don't know if this was his approach, but from listening to everything, I feel like the reason why he was able to push boundaries, and obviously with this future stuff coming, I'm hoping to try to do something similar and to contribute. But he wasn't ever really too concerned with how certain things were going to sound. Some of the stuff that sounded unconventional or sounded off was really right and intentional, and he pulled that emotion and melody from a certain place. And I try to go find those similar places that people try not to pull emotion from, and just start singing from there, and a whole nother tone and voice just comes out.
I think that's interesting because I feel like a lot of people sometimes worry about like, oh, like this doesn't sound as like pleasing to the ear. But I feel like some of the most like passionate things, it comes from like, you know, the soul, like real pain, like real
Yeah,
emotion or whatnot. Like I always, this is really weird. This is weird than anybody you just brought up, but J. Cole has a song, and like he's singing, it's like some weird title, but it's like the intro to, I think is For Your Eyes Only, and he's singing, and like the nigga don't sound that good, but it sounds really, you can tell it's like real coming from his, like he,
yeah,
it's
it's
not
real.
coming from like, oh, I'm trying to hit the B tone and the baritone, and he's not trying to do that. He's just singing. I think that's really
Yeah,
cool that you realize that, because I feel like that's important for an R&B singer to realize.
yeah, because I feel like, you know, when I listen to certain people, I'm like, damn, this person's doing like a lot right now. I feel like I would have connected with them if, you know, if even the two words bus stop just sounded a little more authentic and not like too pretty or like really sounding good. Um, yeah, just those imperfections. I think those are pretty important today now.
That's why I think that like 90s R&B and, well, specifically 70s soul, I feel like would always be like the superior of like that type of art form, just because everything, even if it was not real, it felt real. Like everything felt
Yeah,
real from coming from
everything
him.
felt real. They were creating like whole experiences and and treating this as like a reality. And every
Yeah.
time people listen to this, that shit felt so real. Um, and I feel like a lot of them maybe they studied a lot of female artists back then also too.
Mm.
Maybe because everyone listens to that falsetto or in that like
Yeah.
that high register thing. Damn, I should do some old shit today.
You said what?
Nah, I just thinking out loud. I was like, I should listen to some old shit today.
Hey man, nigga, when Bobby Womack sing about getting his heart broken, I feel like that nigga just got his heart broken and went to the studio and just started singing, bro.
Just
He like,
going off.
yeah, like nigga, I hate her too, Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel everything when he sings it, and I have a theory that I'm curious of to knowing your answer on this. I feel like the reason that we don't feel that emotion today is because two things. Is one, people, you could blow up and not be able to like know how to sing for real. Like you don't really have to know how to sing and blow up in the R&B realm. You just can like put something together and put it in the studio and like have your engineer tweak it and it just sound good. But I feel like that being one thing, people not knowing how to sing, and two, I feel like is probably the most major thing is people taking out live instruments, because I feel like a live instruments bring out emotion and it evokes emotion that a computer will never do, because it's an actual authentic instrument. And yeah, I feel like that being taken out is something that's really hurting R&B.
Man, that's a big one, man. And then the other thing is, it's, you know, something I noticed is I like to ask myself if this person is telling the truth all the time. And usually, if I have to do that, you know, usually some of the stories fabricated. Everything doesn't have to be real, you know. I'm just saying, but for someone to talk about love or something like that, it would be kind of cool if most of them like felt some of it, like for real, you know, or tried to fight for something out there. You know, I've definitely heard people say, "Nah, I never been in love at all. I just write completely all about it." I'm like, okay, cool. So you just maybe write about that. Maybe you're imagining what that love thing was like, and some of us out there who's in this shit trying to figure out what the fuck to do, how to love your grandmother, how to love your girl, how to love my kid, how to love all these people in your lives. And I think you could feel that difference when you fuck around and say something on wax.
I mean, it's like a good movie. Like, even if you are lying, when you're looking at a good actor, you feel like he's really that person. You know what I'm saying? It's some people that we look at today, and we look at them as that character. We don't even look at them as a human or a person. We're like, oh, that's Craig from Friday. Oh, you Craig from Friday. You know what I'm saying? We look at them like that because we think that's them. So, yeah, a lot of people, it just doesn't feel authentic. Like, if I'm listening to Jodeci Cry For You, it ain't no damn way you can't tell me them niggas, they all get their heart broken and go in the booth and start singing that song, man. Like, it's all beautiful. I don't know, but I'll cry. Like, I felt all of that. So, I agree with you, man. A lot of people, it's fabricated and contrived, man.
Yeah. You know, a lot of it sounds good. I still bump it though. You know, if I'm out, I'm still rocking with you. I'm there.
I can maybe bump it if I'm out, but not if I'm in the bed in kind of like a funk mood. You know what I'm saying? I can't feel that.
Play the root stuff. Yeah.
I gotta play mine. I gotta play mine by you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta play, man. And it's funny that you bring up your voice feeling more confident because now that I think about it, you sounded great on Mind and Sun Valley. But you know what song on Of Age, I feel like you sound more mature, and I feel like the way you handled the song, it feels like you really like studied this and you went back in the lab and like did your thing. Dad's Don't feels like you really put something different in that song. I don't know if you did, but it just off of every song off the album. I love the whole album, like I said, but it's just something about that song. It feels different. You know, I don't know if there's a story behind that, but man, that song feels different.
Man, I wrote that joint. I was staying at my homie Roy's studio when I got a text. I think I was in the studio with Nico G4 too. I got a text from my lady, and she said she was pregnant at that time. So I was already, you know, and then I think maybe like a week later, that song was written in 2016. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah, it was written in 2016, and it was originally called Space Age. His beat wasn't even the same. We just stripped it down and flipped it into John Christian flipped it into what it is now. But yeah, I wrote that about questioning, like, damn, was all of this worth it? You know, that's the first question you probably gonna ask yourself. So I felt like that was written from like that one right there is probably the purest one, other than 3 ounces on that project there. Yeah.
When did you record it? That song, That's Dope.
I recorded that. I recorded the original version in 2016, but I re-recorded it again this year.
Which one do you think the re-recorded sounds better?
Yeah, drastically. Yeah.
That's interesting because you know some people they say they can't catch magic in the bottle or whatever, and that's like a very intimate experience telling that you got a baby on the way. So the fact that you could record that 3 years after, that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, because you just literally quiet everything out so you can tap right back into that place that you, because you're always going to have that uncertainty about whatever uncertainty you had the first time, that won't go away. Maybe along the way you just move it to the side a little bit, like fear. You know, there's still things I'm definitely scared of. I just got to move it to the side a little bit so I can go ahead and just like do whatever I have to.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like that song, like I said, like I know the backstory behind it, but I could tell like it was something a little bit different about that, just because the way you were singing, the way you controlled it, it just felt really authentic and really real. So I appreciate that song, man. I really do appreciate that song. That's a really good song.
Of course, by that time I could study a lot to just sing it better too.
You said what?
I said at least by that time I definitely studied a bunch of stuff and just sang it like that.
I could tell. Like I said, I could tell that's a song where, like I said, it just felt like listening to Sun Valley, listening to that, it feels almost like an improved artist. And you were fire back then, but the fact that you're still improving, that's scary. Because a lot of niggas are trash and they're improving and they just okay now. But you were good and now you improving to be a great artist, and that's crazy to me, man. That's crazy.
That's real,
to me,
man. I
man.
felt that one, man. Thank
That's
you, man.
hey man, that's crazy. And then you play the piano too, right?
Yeah, I play keys.
So you have like a piano set up like in your house or whatnot.
Yeah, I got one. Did you see that there?
Yeah,
Well,
it's fire.
random some meth back here, but where's back? Got one there.
Yeah, I definitely want to learn how to play piano. I feel like that's a beautiful instrument to learn how to play. When did you learn?
Dude, my grandmother was trying to keep me out of trouble in Irvington, so we started when I was 11 and 12.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
just
And
kept
then
on
of
going ever
course,
since.
it was like inconsistent. I was playing inconsistent, but I always, for some reason, I always would go back and then just start songs and ideas from there, and I share them with my friends, and then it kind of just stuck with me. And I decided to just learn all the songs on the age, and still learning them. And I feel like that's something, especially when I see other piano players who are like really good. It just makes me at least want to play and sing better. I don't gotta be better than them, but I just at least want to be able to play whatever song I have, figure that shit out, learn it, just in case I need to, I need to share it with somebody and stuff like that.
No, that's fire. That's fire. And you said Irvington. Where are you from exactly?
Irvington, New Jersey.
You're from New Jersey.
Yeah, I'm from Jersey.
Where did I get? Why do I think you're from Canada? Where did I get that from?
I was born in Quebec City, in
Okay.
Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom passed when I was 4, so I ended up getting sent to New Jersey with my grandmother.
Okay. Okay. So you claim New Jersey though.
Yeah, I claim Jersey. I mean, they're both still home. But it's funny. I'm getting to know my dad. He's in Montreal, so I'm gonna go up there to meet him. It's still technically my birthplace. It's just I don't know much about it because I've never been there. So I'm hoping that music could take me there and I can get to know some of that place over there.
Okay. And now you are in LA.
Yeah, I'm in LA now.
You like it out there?
Yeah, I love it out here. There's a lot of space. You could and I mean, to be honest with you, man, the people from LA are like, some of the most genuine people I've ever met, man.
What in the world? That's you really?
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I
The
just
real LA natives, like the people who are actually from here,
okay.
are real people. Maybe because you never know if you're meeting someone from here or
Yeah.
not. For the most part, if you're just out here, so a lot of people who including me, people who just come here could misrepresent LA like big time. But everyone I know from out here is like some of the best people I've ever met.
I went to LA recently and I hated it. I hated LA,
I feel you.
man. I hated it so much. So the fact, and then I really hated it because I feel like it was so fake. So the fact you say everybody was genuine, I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So maybe I was in the wrong parts, man. Maybe I gotta go back or something.
It probably felt like Matrix to you when you got out there, though. So yeah, that's all it is.
Because I'm a
Just
Florida.
a bunch of people walking around.
Yeah, I'm a Florida boy, so I wasn't expecting just that type of energy or whatnot. But I will say you guys probably have the best fast food restaurant I've ever had in my life, which is Fat Burger. Fat Burger needs to be in every city in the world. That's great. I don't know if you rock with Fat Burger, but
Yeah, I fuck with that burger.
Fat Burger's
That shit
amazing.
is A1 for sure.
Hey man, you might need to goddamn write a love song about Fat Burger, man. Real niggas might need that, man. Real niggas might need that, man. It's a great restaurant. But
Oh, you say you're in Florida?
yeah, I'm in Florida,
Where in Florida?
Jacksonville.
Oh, where I got family in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, there.
Yeah, I know you Haitian, so you gotta have family in Florida. All the Haitians,
Yeah, you're right.
E-
Yeah, I know.
either
They're all
Florida or New
Florida.
York. It's either Florida or New York. Either y'all always out there, man. But hey man, you know what? Before I end this, I got a question about your Haitian heritage because I always think this is interesting. So, let's say like 10 years ago, it wasn't cool to be Haitian. Haitians were getting bullied. People got Haitian jokes. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of very negativity around Haitians. Now I feel like 2020, being Haitian has never been this more popping. Like everybody's. I seen niggas that's not Haitian goddamn carry around a Haitian flag. And I'm like, my nigga, you are from Jacksonville, my nigga. You are from South Carolina. You was not Haiti. You're not Haitian. So I want to ask you because I have my reasons, but I want to ask you, what do you think has made like Haitians kind of just have this renaissance of just almost like coolness?
I think it's maybe one. I mean, well, one thing that definitely does make a difference is more and more people who are Haitian are like valuing that, and they're embracing it, and they're not like too shy or nervous to say it anymore. Maybe because they're starting to see a lot more Haitian people in success and things that inspire them to want to claim that they are Haitian. I feel like that might be one of them. And the other thing is, I feel like the world's changing. That the world's changing so much now. People are really trying to figure out a way to tap into their roots and stuff like that. And I just feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe we might be really trying to do that first right now. I don't know what it is.
I'm in Florida, so this is very biased, and I just seen it firsthand because I'm from Florida. But as soon as Kodak Black came out, everybody became a Haitian, bro. Everybody, bro. Like, nigga, when No Flocking dropped, the next day I went to school, and I'm like, the nigga got a Haitian flag. I'm like, nigga, you Haitian, nigga? What the fuck? I didn't know this. Everybody turned Haitian. So I feel like Wyclef and Kodak kind of put Haiti on the map a lot, and like they kind of made it cool to be Haitian.
They did.
That's
they
always
definitely
cool.
did do that.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, they definitely did do that. And everybody wearing a Haitian flag definitely contributed to that too.
Yeah. That's a fact,
So
man.
shout out to them. Making some people's lives easier.
Yeah, that's a fact. Hey, man, anything else you got to say before we get out of here? I don't want to keep you for too long.
Man, this was one of the best interviews I had.
I told you. Wait, what I told you? I said you're going to be interviewed by people that's not really fans of your music. They doing this because they boss said, hey, go interview the black guy, nigger, Haitian guy. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why, bro. I'm a big fan, bro. Like, when I seen the album drop, bro, I stopped what I was doing because I didn't know it was dropping. So I'm like, what the, like, nigga, what? Like, he dropped something finally? I was hyped, man. So, bro, I'm a huge fan, bro. So even talking to you, it's like an honor. It's really cool because like I really love your music, bro. You know, I was listening to 2 songs back to back for a goddamn 2 years, bro. You didn't put out nothing else. That's how big, you know what I'm saying, fan I was. So I love it.
Never gonna wait that long ever again, cause that shit sucked waiting that long.
Nigga, if it sucked for me, I know it sucked for you because I'm pretty sure you want to drop the music. You know, I'm pretty sure you want to put out music
every day. Hell yeah.
I can't wait, man. So, I can't wait for people to really catch on. Hopefully, before this year ends, people know you, people know your face, people know your music, and I hope you freaking one of the biggest R&B artists out there, man, because you really deserve it, bro. You're really good, man.
I appreciate that, King.
So for
make sure we stay tapped in, too.
Please, hey, my nigga, if I don't get no snippets or previews, man, I'm going to tell niggas you suck, man, you know? Just playing, man. But no, really, I really do appreciate this interview. For everybody watching right now, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play, and you guys holler at your boy.